Hello. I need to remember to change that first photo over. Hello, hello, hello. Hi Sharon, hi Katie, hi Marie, hello, 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 hi Sue and Shannon. How are you? It's Tuesday. I was going to sing a song. I backed out last minute. I don't want to sing a song. Hello, 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 hello. Hi Emma, hi Beverly, hi Sophie, hi Sally, Leslie, Cara, Dawn, Elise, Nikki. Hello, 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 hello. How is everybody? Morning, afternoon, evening. Oh, what's happened to this? So I've just seen that my other Oyster camera's off view slightly. If I put that, oh, I know why. Just tired. Oh, bless you. Have you, Shannon? How old have you gone? See, when somebody says they watch the binge watch videos now, I'm always curious. Have you gone old? Have you gone recent? Tell me. What did you do? Oh, Tony, not a problem, my lovely. I saw you came on again. I did call you again, but then I think we just kept missing each other. So it's not a problem. Okay, perfect. So, today we have a normal live. If it's slightly dark in here today, do let me know. I'll turn the lights up. But I just sort of thought, I thought this is where we had the lights before, so we'll wait and see. If it's too dark, let me know, but I think it's okay. So today we have a normal live. So we do have spaces available. If you would like to order, you can do so. We have our Black Friday sale. Whoop, whoop. It is on the website. It's live to everybody. Oh, Alison, bless you. Thank you for the stars. Yeah, Black Friday sale is live to everybody. If you haven't had a chance to look, there's over 140 different items still available. It's slightly different this year with our Black Friday sale. We've actually got one of each item on the website. Yeah, so that's basically it. Once it's gone, it's gone. So there's one of each item on the website, and once it's been purchased, it will then come off of the website. And yeah, Black Friday is running until Sunday after the live, and then it will be coming off the website. Apart from that, we've still got new stock in the new in section. With every order of jewellery, you'll get a naughty or nice card. So with the naughty or nice card, on the back is either a naughty, which means you get nothing, or a nice, where you'll just get a treat from us. So naughty or nice cards with every order which has an item of jewellery on it. And that's everything. Michaela, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. I believe emails are all within our 48 hours. And there was a postal run done today. So hopefully a lot of you would have got your dispatched emails. I think that's everything. So shall we get started for today? Oh, all oysters are available, and we've got our Christmas oysters as well. Yep, the order list has been posted on the page, and if anyone does order, I can do an updated order list as we go. Prices, Samantha, they're all on our website, my lovely. All products, descriptions and prices are all on the website. So that's pearlsofbrecken.com. Thank you, Sophie. Oh, I will say I've got terrible hiccups today. They just randomly come. I've got hiccups like 10 minutes and they go again. So if that happens, I do apologise. I don't know what's going on. So up first today is Julie Adams. Julie, are you here? Got your dispatched email today. Whoop whoop. Hopefully then that will arrive from tomorrow, Sharon. Obviously, coming up in the season that we're in, our postal services all get very, very full isn't the right word. I'm going to use full. They get very, very busy. There we go. So yeah, hopefully it will get to you as fast as it can. Yeah, I have watched it so far, Charlotte, but I do record it, so I am going to request again if nobody can talk about it, not just for me, but for other viewers as well. But I normally watch it the sort of day after, the night before, if that makes sense. Yeah, if I need to blow my nose, you know what? My nose is fine, but what happens is because I talk a lot, and when I don't breathe from my nose, if I talk, if I need to blow my nose, you don't need to know the backstory, but if I need to, I'll do it out loud. Overwhelmed is a very good word. I'm looking for Julie Adams. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so Julie, my lovely, you have one opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? What do you think? I think I've got a little bit of a delay in my comments here, so please bear with me. I will give the honest truth. With this morning, we woke up to our household not having internet. It was Aaron, bless him, did everything he could and nothing worked, so obviously we had to ring the provider, and it came on this afternoon. So I was working off my 4G with Kia all running from my 4G this morning, which was great fun. So Aaron says the internet's fine now, but it does look like I've got a slight delay with reading your comments. So if that is the case, please bear with me. I might ask you multiple times, but we'll just stick with it. Laura, I believe you are on the list, my lovely. Julie, expand the rainbow, and you're hoping for a purple. Okay. So would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Oh, that's very true actually, Sophie. Was it one? Is Laura not on the list? Julie, expand the rainbow. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Yeah, Laura, I've got you on the list here. I've just had a look through. Oh, and Sophie, you've just found her as well. Perfect. Julie, donate the shells. Perfect. So hoping for that purple. Expand the rainbow oyster. Let's go down. So here. There's one side. And the other side. And in here, I can see straight away that you're twinning. You're twinning with absolutely huge, brighter autumn peach twins there. And there's no more in that one. So autumn peach twinning pearls here. Let me just dry these up for you. And if I pop them in the sand so you can have a closer look, and then you can let me know what you think and what you'd like to do. Now, you did say you are hoping for that purple. So if you're not happy with these, or if you'd just like to swap one or even both, we can do so. Just let me know what purple, what sort of shade you're looking for. But of course, if you're happy with these, that's perfect as well. They are absolutely huge. I'll measure them in just a moment. It does actually look like this one here is slightly darker than his twin. There's not a lot in it though. So if I run them through the board, the slightly lighter of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He is an 8.5. The slightly darker of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5 as well. I thought they might have tipped on to being a 9, but no, 8.5s. Julie, what do you think to this one? These two, sorry. Yes, my real name is Brecken. I know it's very, very unusual, but it is. You actually love them. Oh, I love that. And you'll keep them. Perfect. Now you do have one of these to go on to your jewellery. Now you don't have to have a pearl on there if you don't want to, but of course the option is there. And if so, do you have a preference whether to have the slightly lighter or the slightly darker one on the jewellery? Like I said, there's not a lot in it at all. If I just hold, it's in the bag actually, I don't think you'll see it with the light reflecting on there. What do you think? Do you have a preference to which one you'd like on the jewellery? Darker one, of course you can. Perfect. Okay, so I've got that down for you, and you also get a naughty or nice card. So what happens with the naughty or nice cards, I'm just going to show you. I actually dive in and then I pick them up and just mix them. So by doing that, it mixes them around. Just do that a few times. Okay, so if we dive in, you have this one here, this way around. So with your naughty or nice card, you have a naughty card there, Julie, my lovely. That does mean that there's nothing on the back of that one, but I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells as well. Yes, Kaylee. So with the necklaces, Julie, you're very, very welcome. With the necklaces on the website, it will say in the description of the item how many oyster openings it comes with. If you then like your oyster opening on the live video, if you're not happy with your pearl, you can swap the pearl or pearls to the colours of your choosing. Now, obviously, if you've got this to be sent home for you, we can't then swap it. But if it's on the live video, then yes, we can definitely swap that for you. I'm fine, thank you, Chanel. I hope you're well as well. So up next then this evening is Tony Martin. Now Tony I did see earlier, so hopefully she's still here. Tony Martin, are you here? Now I actually brought this tea in a little bit earlier, so it's actually cooling down sooner than regular. It's one of those days where everything comes out gobbledygook. So if you order on the website, it automatically gets added on to be on the live video. However, if you prefer to have it at home, or if you just prefer to pick the colour pearl and not have an opening or anything like that, you can request it, but it automatically goes on the live video for you. I hope that makes sense. So Tony, hello. Oh, I've just seen you've got a Bitty Bob. I'll grab that in a second. Should we do your openings first then? So you've got 3 openings altogether. What 3 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? What do you think? Yes, 3 openings. Thought it was 4. Yep, you do have a 4th one as well. So you've got your sparkle dip, which comes with an oyster opening as well. But I normally do that opening after the sparkle dip. If you prefer to do the sparkle dip first with that oyster opening and then the 3 following, that's absolutely fine. Let me just grab, oh, there it is. So we can do that one first. I was topping up this bag, you see, so it was... It's up to you. I don't normally do them all four together. I normally do the one with the sparkle dip straight after the dip, if that makes sense. 2 Christmas, 2 mystery. Okay, we can do them all together. Yes, because we can swap the pearls, we can do them all together. Sorry, I was just trying to work out, because obviously sometimes we can't swap the pearls, so I'd need to know which oyster was what. But because we can swap the pearls with the sparkle dip, we can do them all together, and that's not a problem. Okay, so that's 2 Christmas, 2 mystery. Let me get these open. 1, 2. We'll start with the 2 Christmas ones and end with the 2 mystery, okay? No, don't be sorry, it's absolutely fine. It's not a problem at all. So let's go down. So like I said, we'll start with the 2 Christmas, which are these 2 here, and then your 2 mystery are these 2 here. So donating the shells, are there certain colours, Tony, that you're hoping for? Christmas oyster number 1. Oh, we have a lighter double pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. So in here, I can see that you're twinning. Let me have a squidge in here for you. And there's no more in that one. So you're twinning with snow white pearls to start with. So Jacqueline, if you're requesting the colour pearl, for example, if you'd like a yellow with that buzz bracelet, so that bracelet would still need to be made. It just means that you wouldn't have to wait for your oyster opening. So what we normally say is it can be up to 14 working days from your opening date. However, if you've requested the pearl, it's from that order date, which means, for example, if you ordered it tonight, it would get drilled and set in with tonight's orders, because but if you ordered it tomorrow, it would be tomorrow. Does that make sense? So it would be worked on straight away. It just means that you don't have to then wait for your opening date. So you've got snow white twins to start with there, Tony. Moving on to Christmas oyster number 2. Oh, double pop there. And in here, now the top of this shell did come off there, and there's the other half of your shell. And we can see a peeper down the bottom there. Oh, and you're twinning for a second time with your Christmas oysters. There's no more in that one. Now you're twinning with, let me just dry these up for you. Now one of them is a sea green and one of them is a sea blue. I think I'm going to have to turn the light up because it is slightly dark. Bear with me. Yep, Jacqueline, that's not a problem. Like I said, it would get basically, the difference is you don't have to wait for the opening, but so it gets worked on straight away. There we go, we can see them better now. So you've got that darker sea green and then you've got that sea blue on that side there. Okay, then moving on to your 2 mystery oysters. So mystery oyster number 1, you have a lighter pop there. And there is your mother of pearl. No pearls on that side. Tony, I can see in here you are twinning for a 3rd time. Twinning with bright hot pink twins there. There's no more in that one. Now visually these two may be slightly different in size. We will measure them at the end for you. There are your bright hot pinks. And then moving on to your last oyster. And you've got quite a nice deep pop there. And in here, there is your mother of pearl. And let me have a squidge in here for you. And you're twinning. I've just read your comment, Charlotte. Another set of twins. You are, Tony, you have a full house. You are twinning for a second time. Twinning pinks again. However, these two pinks here are different shades to each other. You've got one which is slightly lighter and one which is brighter. So if I just pop them all in the sand and you can have a look here. What do you think to these? So Snow White twins at the top, sea green and a sea blue. Then you've got twinning hot pinks, one which is slightly larger than the other visually. And then twinning pinks again, one which is slightly brighter than the other. Now, if you're happy with these, Tony, I'll need to know which ones you'd like where. I'll do your sparkle dip in just a moment, okay? And if you're not happy, we can swap them for you, okay? So, Snow White number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Snow White number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The sea blue, now let me just see, is this going to focus on here? Can you see the difference in the two there? The sea green's not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the sea blue's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. So he's actually slightly larger. The visually larger pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5, and his twin is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's not a 7, he's a 7.5. So there is that definite size difference there. And then the last set of pink twins, the slightly brighter of the twos, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And twin number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5 as well. They both look like blue, green. So they are, so sea green is a green, but it's got a hint of blue. Let me just see if I can get it focused again. I knew it was a fluke. That it focused first time a second ago. Oh, Charlotte, I hope she's making a recovery. And I hope you and your family are okay as well. Okay, so large bright black cherries. Okay, so are you happy with those ones there? So they're the two at the top, of course, the ones I've added in. So they're the black cherries. And you can indeed see what sparkle dip comes out. So let me just take the whites away and write down invoice for sea blue on hoop. Okay, so if I bring you back up to do your sparkle dip, and let me just move the pearls to the side. So with your sparkle dip, I'm going to dive in and just give them a mix to start with. Black earrings on the black earrings, a black cherry on the earrings. I'll write that down for you in just a moment. So I've just given them a mix, and I'm going to grab a big pinch, and then if we wiggle, that is one. Oh, you've got quite an unusual, run away there. Quite an unusual one. I don't have a chain, so I'm going to have to hold it with the pearl picker, but you'll still be able to see everything. So let's go down. Now you've got here the triangle pendant. Now this has got the greens and the purples in him, so depending on where the light catches, you can see those greens and purples. So this is the triangle crystal pendant. What do you think to this one? Now, if you're happy with this one, my lovely, you can stick. And if you're not happy, you can risk it and twist it. So on the website, Candice, it's under earrings. I can get a link for you after this opening if you would like me to. What do you think, Tony? What do you think to that one there? Swap that one. Okay, so if I bring you back up again, this one's going to be staying out of the bag until after your dip, and then it will get added back in again. Okay, so again, I'm just going to give these a mix, and then good luck. I'm going to close my eyes, grab a big pinch, okay. Oh, hello, thank you. You have this one here. Oh, don't knock the board over. Okay, so you're sticking with the same colour scheme here with the purple and green. However, you've got a different pendant. Okay, so this is, let me just get it to focus. This is the large Raindrop pendant. So the large Raindrop crystal pendant. It's got the long drop bail on him as well. Now obviously where I'm holding at the top here is where your chain would go through, and actually where your pearl is attached to. If you'd like the pearl on the jewellery, then it will be able to move around the top there. Now again, as you can see, you can see the purple and the green in this pendant here. So I hope you're happy with this one, Tony. And if you are happy, if you would like to have a pearl on the jewellery, let me know which one of these you would like on there. And again, you can swap them if you would like to, but again, you don't have to have a pearl on there if you don't want to. So it is going to be completely up to you what you would like to do. Bronny, is there not like a little X that you can X off it? Or even if you tap it and then back out of it, would that then make it go away? I'm not sure what's going on. Okay, so I'm just going to leave this one out for a second. And I'm just going to take the reds and the sea blue, because those ones we've chosen already which ones you'd like where. So I need to know for this item and your other item which colours you'd like where, my lovely. But again, you don't have to have the pearls on them if you don't want to. Oh, did you find it, Candice? Perfect. I was thinking the sea green, Laverne, you know. Let me hold it up for you. So, oh, let me just get it to focus. That's your sea green. I mean, I've got some sand with him. Can you have a look at Cadbury purple? Of course you can. If you're happy with the Cadbury purple, which colour would you like to swap out? Suzanne, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. Oh, sorry. So this top is from Yours Clothing. However, it was from their Christmas selection last year. So I don't know if it will still be there. I mean, they've got some lovely collections this year as well. I have had a little sneaky peek. But yeah, this top was from Yours Clothing. Swap the small first pink twin and then purple on the jewellery. Perfect. And which... keep purple not on jewellery. Okay, purple not on the jewellery. And which colour would you like on the other item? So we're going to have no pearl on there. Which colour would you like on the other item? Hello Jade, hi Elaine, hi Tara, hello, hi Jessica. So Tony, I'm just waiting to see which colour pearl, if any, that you'd like on your other item. Okie dokie. So let me just get these back for you and then I'll do that swap as well. So we want to swap the large pink twins for a black cherry and a light bright purple. I'm just having a look for you. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Sometimes I look and it's right under my nose. Okay, so if we go back down again. You'd like to see all the pearls you have? Okie dokie. Sorry, I'm just taking the staples out. Okay, so the top, right, let me just arrange these and then you can have a look. Okay, so the top row are your black cherries that you'd like on the earrings. You've then got your sea blue that you'd like to be invoiced for a hoop fitting. That will get sent through tomorrow for you to the email address that's on the order form. The middle row is the black cherry and the purple that I've just added in. If you could just confirm if you're happy with those colours and you'd like that black cherry on the bracelet. With your sparkle dip, I've got down that you'd like no pearl, but the bottom row you do have that dark Cadbury purple, the pink and the sea green. Are you happy with all of those, my lovely? Okay, so swap the pinks for the larger pink, and then you'd like pin caps on the purple, the green, the pink and the purple. Yep, if you could just confirm that for me. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to everybody. So I've just popped these into different bags so I know what's going on. Then let me write that down as well. No, not a problem, Tony. So I've got that all down for you. Again, the invoice will get sent through tomorrow for you to the email address that's on the order form. Thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells as well. And you do get a, I was going to call it a trick or treat. No, no, no. Naughty or nice card. So let me just mix these up. And then if I dive in and pull one out with your naughty or nice card, my lovely, as you can see. Oh, it's upside down. There we go, naughty or nice. And you have a nice card. You have an extra oyster opening, Tony, which means we'll do that oyster opening now if you're happy to do so. So what type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Mystery and keep, as it's an extra from us. Oh no, that's absolutely fine. So mystery bag, is there a certain colour you're hoping for with this one? Let me get this open for you. And let's go down. So in here you have a light pop there. Oh, and it's ran away. Oh, my hand's in the way. Okay, so I'm just going to keep the oyster there on the knife. If I move my hands, a pearl ran out sideways as I opened him up there. So let's open up the rest of the oyster. Now, you'd like to keep the shell, so I'll clean that up for you in just a moment. And let me just have a squidge in here for you as well. Okay, so there's no more in that one. You have, oh, I'll grab the pearl back for you in just a second. He's on the board. But if I just clean this up, because I'd probably knock it back down again, just taking the flesh off here for you. So I'll give you a close look at your pearl in just a moment. It's a runaway with you. Oh my gosh, terrible singing. I do apologise. So you actually have a pinkle here. So as you can see, it's base pink, but it does have that slight purple two-tonalness to him. Now again, Tony, if you're happy with this one, that's perfect. If you're not happy, I can swap him for you. So if I run him through the board, the two-tonal pinkle is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He is an 8. What do you think to him? It's exactly the song you were thinking of. It's because we're so in tune. We are so on the same wavelength. We really are. Can you have a blood red? I'll show you the brightest red I can do at the moment, because there is a waiting list for the bright blood reds. Probably this one here, which actually looks quite bright. But I wouldn't say that that's a blood red. Would you be happy with that one there, my lovely? Yeah, we've got lots of different shades of blues, and we've got like pastel yellow, lemon yellow, sunshine yellow, and two-tonal yellows as well. Are you happy with that shade there, Tony? Just wrapping up these shells for you. On a hoop, okie dokie. Let me write that down for you as well. I'm glad you're happy with that one. Okay, so again, that will be all included on the invoice sent tomorrow. Thank you for the donations of your other shells, and I've wrapped these ones up, Tony. I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. Perfect. And up next on this evening is Dionne Williams. Dawn, are you here? It's going almost too cold to drink now. So I'm looking for Dionne Williams. Dawn, are you here? I'm fine, thank you, Jessie. How are you? Hi, Sheena. Hello. So I'm looking for Dionne Williams. Dawn, if you're here, please type I'm invisible or bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anybody else sees Dawn, please comment on her comments, because again, it will bring it forward so I can see. Mandy, hello. I'm glad, Jessie. Is it the third person? Oh wow, have I been talking a lot? Oh. So I'm looking for Dionne Williams. Dawn, are you here? Last call for Dawn. If not, we'll move on. Last call for Dawn. Okay, so I haven't seen her. She just come on, we can add her in again, but it will be to the end of the order list there. Up next then is Laura Treats. Laura, I've just seen you, I think. Laura, are you here? Oh, Laura, Dawn is here, my lovely. I'm going to add Dawn back in because I think I've got the delay with my comments. So, Laura, if you can just bear with me a second. Dawn is first. I hope that's okay. I just think I've I've got a delay and she is here, bless her. So, oh, Laura, bless you. Thank you for the stars. But like I said, I hope it's okay. We're going to, oh, I've just lent on that and now I've got an imprint on my arm. Dawn, my lovely. Laura, thank you, Laura. Okay, so Dawn, you have got 3 openings altogether, Dawn, my lovely. Yes, perfect. 3 openings altogether. Sorry, just double checking. What 3 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Which ones is this for? So this is for the orders 2. Let me start again. Lillian, thank you for the stars. So Dawn, this is for the order 21494 and 21509. So the order that you've got booked in for December the 1st, that's a monthly charm deal. And we only do monthly charm deals on that Wednesday. So I couldn't add these to that one to open at the same time. Because we only open the monthly charm deals on that Wednesday, which is why I've booked these 2 in sooner for you, especially because of your additional comments. I thought that you'd appreciate to have them sooner. So I hope that's okay and that you're happy to do them now, Dawn. If not, I can book you in for a later date. I just won't be able to book you in for that Wednesday because like I say, it's only for those charms on that night. So if you're happy to do them now, you've got 3 openings. Which 3 oysters would you like? And if not, we can book you in for a day of your choosing. That's absolutely fine. It's up to you. Yes, go ahead. Perfect. Okay, so Christmas oysters. Donation the shells. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So you have 1, you have 2 and 3. I might have to top that bag up soon. Don't worry, I've got lots of Christmas oysters ready to top it back up. They're just over there. Okay, so let's go down. I think that's moved slightly, so I'm just going to move that back. Yeah, I think that's like... there we go. Okay, so Christmas oyster number 1. You have a lighter double pop there. And in here, you can see there's no pearls on that side. I'm just going to move the camera back up again. I think it just dropped. Hang on. There you go. So if we have a squidge in here for you. Oh, we have a lighter icy blue. And there's no more in that one. Tara, I actually think I got more. Oh, I do kind of hope that they last half the year again. Why not? So your first colour, Dawn, is this beautiful, lighter, brighter icy blue. Moving on to oyster number 2, which again is your Christmas oyster. And we have a lighter pop there. Ooh, and in here, now there is a little bit of flesh on that side, but you can see there's no pearls there. Now, if I have or I was going to have a squidge, but if I move this around first, I can see you are twinning 1 and 2. And let me just have a squidge in here as well. Okay, so there's no more in that one. So you're twinning with Silver Bells. So Silver Bells are silver twins. Now these two are darker silver. If I show you them here, so Silver Bells twins there. And then moving on to your last oyster, which again is your Christmas oyster. Softer pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And let's have a squidge in here. Oh, popped out the bottom there. And that, I'm just going to show you, that bit's there's the tail. Okay, so you can see that dark section there. That is just the tail there. Okay, so that's not a pearl. Okay, so there's no more in that one. So you have a black cherry. So again, I'm just going to dry this up for you. And then Dawn, we can go through and you can have a look and see what you would like to do. Now, if you're happy with these colours, that's perfect. I'll just need to know which ones you'd like where. Now, of course, if you're not happy, I can swap them for you. So it's going to be completely up to you, my lovely, what you would like to do. Twinning silver bells, sorry, icy blue and black cherry. If I run them through the board for you, your black cherry is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Icy blue's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Then Silver Bells number 1's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And Silver Bells number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7 as well. So they are the same size there. What do you think to those? Yeah, of course, that's not a problem. That's absolutely fine. So Silver Bells on there. Let me bring you back up. Perfect. I hope you're happy with those then, my lovely. And if I just pop these in here as well. And that's them all on there for you. You'll keep the other two unless you have a brighter red. Oh, I can take them back off. I do have a brighter red than what you have here, yes. I'm going to have a nice collection of staples today. It's my own fault, I moved too fast. Right, let's go back down. I've just popped your black cherry there. Now if I have a look, that one there's brighter than your red here. So like I said, I don't have any of the blood reds available, which are the really bright reds. But that one there is a berry red, so he's definitely brighter than your red. No, don't be sorry, my lovely. It's my fault. I normally wait, obviously, for you guys to just confirm that you're happy. But today, I seem to be moving. My hands are moving faster than normal. Let's go back up again. Okay, so you're happy with that one. I've swapped in the brighter one for you. Dawn, my lovely, I hope you're happy with those. Thank you for the donations with your shells. And let's do your naughty or nice card as well. So again, I'm just going to give these a mix, and then let's dive in. Okay, so you're naughty or nice, and you have a nice card. You have a £1 off code for the website. So if you would like to order again in the future, you'll have that £1 off code to use. It will get sent across tomorrow for you to the email address that's on the order form, and then it doesn't have an expiry, so you can use it straight away, but also you can hold on to it if you'd like to and use it in the future. Dawn, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. What about jewellery boxes? What do you mean, my lovely? I can see you've got one of them on here. I don't, oh, excuse me. Excuse me. I don't get the jewellery boxes out on the live as they're packed away. Is that what you mean? I can see that you have requested one with one of the items. Is that right? Oh, individually. Oh, I see. Let me have a look. Oh, wait. Gift box or jewellery box? Oh, actually, I don't think I sell the gift boxes on their own on the website. I could add them on the website, actually. I shall do that. Jewellery boxes. I know I was meant to, the travelling boxes. Yes, I was meant to get them on last week, wasn't I? I'm so sorry, but yeah, I'll tell you what, they'll definitely go on the website tomorrow. Let me, if I put travel box, where can I stick? If I stick this right on my screen, right there in front of me, there we go. It's right on my screen in front of me. I will not miss it, and I will get it on the website tomorrow, okay? It will be on the travel boxes, the travel jewellery boxes, which I've shown before. I've got one under the desk, but I've shown before. It will go on the website tomorrow. Oh, right, okay. Yep, if you order on the website, Dawn, I can then add it into the same order. That's not a problem. So up next then is Laura Treats. Laura, my lovely, are you still here? Yep, Courtney, just when you're ready to pay the invoice, that's perfect. The order, obviously, it doesn't get sent out until the invoice is paid, but as soon as it's paid, it will then be included in the next postal run after you've paid it, if that makes sense. So that's not a problem. Oh, bless you, Dawn. Here, Laura, hello. Oh, dearie, thank you for waiting there, Laura. I do apologise. Like I said, I think it's because I've got the slight delay my end. So, Laura, you've got the one opening altogether. Mystery Oyster, donate the shells. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for, my lovely? Let me get him open. And that's in there. And then let's go down. So your Mystery Oyster. Oh, quite a nice deep pop there. There is your mother of pearl. So in here, let me have a squid. Oh, you have a runaway straight away there. And you're twinning. You are twinning with Candy Floss Pink Twins, my lovely. And there's no more in that one. Let me dry them up for you. Laura, what do you think to these? Sorry, I've got hiccups. So you was hoping for that oil slick or sea blue. And you'd got your Candy Floss Pink Twins here. Now, if you're happy with these, pretty, but if you have, now I don't have a sea blue, and there would be a weight for a sea blue. So if you wanted to swap, and there'd be a weight for an oil slick as well, actually. So if you wanted to swap them, I could do that for you. But like I said, there would be a swap there. Or if there's a different colour possibly. So it's completely up to you, my lovely, but I don't know how long the wait would be because not a lot of people do swap out the sea blues. They don't come out very often. But if you're happy to wait, I'm happy to put you down, if that makes sense. Let me run these through the board. So the pink number 1's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And number 2's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5 as well. Cranberry red. That's like one of our slightly brighter reds, isn't it? Again. How about this one? I keep the red pot next to me come Christmas time. Red's become very popular. What do you think to that one there? Oh, both pinks for reds. Of course I can. Let me have a look. Do they need to be matching in themselves or can they be slightly different? I think that one there. Oh, I think that one's slightly different to the first one I pulled out. If you need them to be matching, I can do so. But yeah, there is a slight difference between those two. Or if you're happy with the difference, that's perfect. It's definitely a red night, it is indeed. They can be different and both on the bracelet, not a problem. Can you just confirm, are you happy with those two there? And let me write that down for you. They're perfect. Perfect. Okay, so I've got that down for you. I've just popped down there that you'd like them both on the bracelet. So for the extra one on there, I'll send that invoice across for you tomorrow and it will go to the email address that's on the order form, okay? Thank you ever so much for the donations for the shells as well. And you get a naughty or nice card as well. So I'm just going to give these a mix. And then if I dive in, okay, oh, this way, did you see that? So your naughty or nice card, and you have a nice card, Laura. You have a £3 off code for the website. So again, if you would like to order in the future, you'll have a £3 off code to use. So that will again get sent through tomorrow for you. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. You'll be able to use it straight away or you can hold on to it because it doesn't have an expiry. Laura, I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. And I've popped that safely up there for you. Thank you, Abby. Awesome. Okay, I'm so excited. I hope you're happy with that, Laura. Up next this evening, is Dionne Wilkinson. Dionne, are you here? Dionne Wilkinson. Dionne, hello, 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 hello. You have got 2 openings altogether, my lovely. What 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? I just saw when my eyes are looking down there at the screen. They go really half closed, don't they? Sorry, then I was just looking at to see what my eyes do at the different points of the screen. Oh, I'm sorry. I must have looked really weird just looking at all 4 corners then. Sorry, it's because I've got the delay in the comments. I don't want to ask you guys 15 times when I know that you're going to be letting me know. It's just because I've got the delay. Can you have a Christmas and a mystery and donate the shells? Of course you can. Now, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So number 1 and number 2. Last ordering date, Angela. So what we've got is you've on the Pearls of Brecon page where we're live now, the pinned post, which means the post right at the top of the page, are the Christmas dates. But they're not the ordering dates, they're the oyster opening dates. So it's your country, so you have a look obviously where you're situated and then you can see that date. That date though, like I say, is the last opening date. So you need to have ordered before that date to have hopefully guaranteed delivery. Obviously postal services in certain areas may be slightly slower and I can't control that, but what Royal Mail says is the posting dates is what we've put, okay, or obviously prior to that. So yeah, if you have a look at the pinned post on the page, that's the opening date. So to say you'd need to order the day before or on that day before the end of the live. I hope that makes sense. You're going to continue with the theme and hope with a bright red. Why not? It's definitely the theme of the night. Red is the theme of the night. Okay, so your oyster number 1 then, Dionne. Oh, lighter pop there. And there is your mother of pearl. So let's have a squidge in here. I'm just going to take that, that's just a piece of shell. I'm just moving that out the way. So if we have a squidge, oh, and I think you have a red pearl. Let me just have a squidge in there. There's no more in that one. And let me dry this off. Is it not, Courtney? I thought it was. So you've got a darker red here. Oh, he is quite a nice dark deep red, isn't he? He's lovely. Moving on to your second oyster. You have a lighter pop there. So this one here is your mystery oyster, and there is your mother of pearl. And in here I can see you are quadding 1, 2, 3 and 4. That means you've got 4 pearls in the 1 oyster there, my lovely. Is it not, Courtney? Oh, I do apologise. I don't know off the top of my head, but I'll make a note of that in a minute as well, and then I'll add it to that post, okay? Ever so sorry. Okay, so you've got a icy blue. He's actually an apple green. I thought that could have been a yellow then, but I do believe he's an apple green instead. You've got a coral and then a darker purple as well. Now, what do you think to these? If you're happy with these, that's perfect. If you're not happy, I can swap them for you. So that's absolutely not a problem. Just let me know what you would like to do. If I run them through the board for you, excuse me, your brighter, darker red is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The purple's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Apple green's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And the icy blue's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5 as well. What do you think to those? Are you happy with those? And if not, I can swap them for you. Swap the coral and the apple green for darker blue and brighter red. You can indeed. I'm just having a little look. Ooh. Squeaky. I feel like I need to oil, not that I would oil the pots, but I need to lube them. I need to do something because they're getting quite squeaky. Okay, so they're the two I've added in there. So you can definitely see the red on the second row is brighter than your original red. And I've taken away the coral and the green there. Are you happy with those ones? If you're not happy with those shades, that's not a problem. Just let me know what you would like to do. They're amazing, perfect, and no, you're very, very welcome. So let me just bring you back up and pop these in here for you. Okay. And then if we do your naughty or nice dip as well, so let me just mix these up. Okay, and diving in, you have your naughty or nice card. You have a naughty card there. That does mean there's nothing on the back of that one. But I do hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. Thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells. And again, I've popped that safely up there for you. Oh, so sorry. That snuck up on me there. You're very, very welcome though. Vaseline or some lip stuff for your pots. Possibly, Cara. I wouldn't want anything to transfer onto the pearls. But I suppose if it's the outer lip of the pot. I'll look into it. You're not naughty. Oh, bless you. No, you're very, very welcome. Okay, so up next this evening is Anne Griffiths. Anne, are you here? Anne Griffiths, are you here? Anne, hello. You've got 3 openings altogether. Can you have a natural and 2 mystery? You can indeed. Donating the shells, perfect, thank you very much. And you're hoping for 3 pinky rose gold pearls for the jewellery. Okay, so 1 natural, 2 mystery. That is the normals bag. So 1, 1 and 2. It's nice having all the bags on the table again. It's not going to be here for long, but it's nice to actually have them all next to me. They do get moved around a lot, these bags. 1, 2 and 3. So let's go down. We'll start with your mystery oysters, and we said we're going to donate the shells, perfect. So mystery oyster number 1, we've got a lighter pop there. And in here, there is your mother of pearl. Now I can see straight away you've got a beautiful bright blurple pearl. Now a blurple is a mix between a blue and a purple. And I'm just having a squidge in here. Okay, so there's no more in that one. Let me dry this up for you. So you have a blurple pearl to start with. It's got a slight smell to it, Bronnie. I wouldn't say it's bad. I mean, I've just jinxed myself, haven't I? But yeah, I wouldn't say it's like I can still talk and breathe from my nose kind of thing. Moving on to oyster number 2, which again is your mystery oyster there. So we have a lighter pop. Oh, and in here, there is your mother of pearl. And I can see straight away you are twinning. And you're twinning with brighter pink pearls there. And let me just have a squidge in here as well. Okay, so there's no more in that one. Let me dry these up for you. If I pop these in the sand as well. So a blurple and twinning bright pinks. And then moving on to your last oyster, which is your normal oyster. There's one side and the other side. And in here, you have a lighter. Now I'll confirm for you in just a second what colour he is. There's no more in that one. He is a snow white. So you have a blurple, twinning hot pinks, and a snow white as well. Now I know you were hoping for those pinky rose golds. So if you're not happy, so sorry, if you're not happy, I do apologise, excuse me. Okay, sorry. If you're not happy, I can swap them for you. If you are happy, that's perfect. I'll just need to know which ones you'd like where. So it's completely up to you, Anne, what you would like to do. If I run them through the board for you, the blurple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Pink number 1's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Pink number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5, and the Snow White's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Can you swap for 3 pinky rose golds? Keep one of the pinks. Of course I can. So if I take those 3 away, pop your pink down the bottom there, and then just give me a second. Let's have a look here. Yeah, I think this is the right. Yeah, this is the right pot. So pinky rose. Oh. No, not quite. So what I'm doing is I'm just finding, because obviously we need 2 the same, don't we? And then we can have one which is slightly larger, I would say. Okay, have a look at these ones here for me, my lovely, and just let me know if you're happy with these ones. And a hoop fitting for the bright pink, of course you can. So if I move that pink over here, are you happy with those pinky rose golds there? Let me just bring you up and I'll write that down for you. Thank you, Bab. So we're going to have pinky rose gold and invoice for hot pink on, what did we say? Hoop fitting. The rose golds are lovely, perfect, and they are yours then. That invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form, okay? So that's safe on there, and thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells as well. And if we do your naughty or nice card, there we go. Okay, so if I dive in, you have this one here. So, your naughty or nice card. And you also have a naughty card. There's a few naughty cards today. And that does mean that there's nothing on the back of that one. But I do hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. And I've popped that safely up there as well for you. Thank you for your comment, but we don't really have other people selling stuff on this live. Okay, perfect. So up next then this evening is Sue Luden. Sue, are you here? What's that? What is that? Oh, is it tissue that I've just... That wasn't in my hand. Oh, where did it go? What was that? Was it kitchen? What was that? Very cool. It wasn't there earlier. Oh, I think it was a bit of tissue, like a bit of kitchen towel. Did anyone see that? Sue, hello. Okay, so Sue, you have 3 openings altogether. 3 mystery donate your shells. Perfect. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? There's 1, 2 and 3. It's gone into my hair. I mean, I'll brush it after. I think it's just a piece of the kitchen towel because oysters aren't white or anything like that, and I would have seen a piece like that fling at me. Must be tissue, or no, there's nothing up there that could come down like that. Okay, so let's go down. Hoping for blacks or oil slicks. Perfect. So oyster number 1, which is your mystery oyster. You have a lighter pop there. Ooh, okay, so there's your mother of pearl. Now have a look at this. That came, when I first opened him up there, he looked like such an unusual colour. He's like a darker coral kind of tone. Let me just dry him up for you. So there was no more pearls in that one, and he's a darker coral. Look at him. Almost got like a deep, I can't describe it. Is it auburn? I can't think of the word. It's got like a deeper tone to him. Moving on to mystery oyster number 2. You have a lighter pop there. And there is your mother of pearl. Okay, so if we have a squidge in here. Oh, we've got a darker pearl, and you're twinning. You're twinning with darker twins here. Now I can definitely see that these are different sizes here, Sue. So again, let me just dry them up and then we'll have a closer look. Now I believe, let me have a look. They're like a chocolatey silver, but definitely visually different sizes. I'm going to say they're a base silver colour, and they've got that slight chocolatey overtone to them. Sorry, hiccuping. I'm so sorry. Like I said earlier, I've been hiccuping randomly all day. It just sneaks up and then it goes away for 5 or 10 minutes. So moving on to your last oyster then, Sue, which again is your mystery oyster here. Oh, quite a nice deep pop there. And there is your mother of pearl. And I can see straight away, look at him. You've got a darker purple. Let me squidge in here as well. There's no more in that one. You have a darker purple, my lovely. So let me dry this up for you. What do you think to these? Now, Sue, if you're happy with these, again, that's perfect. I'll just need to know which ones you'd like where. If you're not happy, I can swap them for you. So just let me know what you would like to do. If I run these ones through the board, your coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Your purple's not a 5, not a 5.5. He's a 6. And then the visually smaller silver chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And the slightly larger chocolate silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. So they are measuring at different sizes there as well. So there they are in the sand. You've got that dark purple, coral, and then twinning silvery chocolates, which are measuring at slightly different sizes. Hello, welcome to everybody joining. Is it really Kirsty? I haven't heard that about the name Kirsty. Hello, 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 welcome to everybody. I do suppose more unusual names are sort of coming into popularity at the moment, aren't they? The more traditional names, I suppose, are not going away, but are being used less. Sue, can we please swap the silver twins, of course, and the purple for either blacks or oil slicks? And can we have the coral on a hoop fitting? Of course we can. So I'm guessing it's the blacks on the jewellery. Now let me. Now there will be a weight on the oil slicks. So if you're happy, I'll try and see if I've got the 3 blacks here. But of course, 2 of them need to match. So let me just have a little look. So if you're happy to have blacks over the oil slicks, that's perfect. I can do that, I believe. Let me just have a look. If it's oil slicks that you did have your heart on though, there's definitely a weight, and for 3 of them I couldn't tell you how long that would be. Okay, so are you happy with those 3 there? Can't really see them because they are the black in the black sand. If I bring you back up again. And let me just take these other 3 away. I've already forgot coral on the hoop fitting. I remember you guys asked for fittings, but I never seem to remember. I have to always double check myself. Blacks are fine. Perfect. Let me just write that down. So blacks on there. Okay, perfect. Sue, my lovely, I hope you're happy with those then. Thank you as well for the donations with your shells there. Oh, need some more staples. And then we'll do your naughty or nice card in just a moment. Okay, so your naughty or nice card. I've got a couple in my hand. Okay, so we've gone for this one here. So your naughty or nice card, and you have a nice card. You have a £2 off code for the website. So if you would like to order again, you'll have a £2 off code that you can use. That will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. And again, you'll be able to use it straight away, or you can hold on to it because it doesn't have an expiry on there. Okay, so Sue, I hope you're happy with those. And of course, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Now I'm just printing these orders off here, and then I'll do a verbal updated order list if that's okay. There's 3 of you on the order list, so it's not too long a wait. If you would like to order, you can still be added on for tonight. That's not a problem at all. printer. When it slows down, it always makes me nervous. Like, what's it doing now? One. Oh, okay, that one's another day, so that's not a problem. Sue, you're very, very welcome. Hot air balloon. Did it sell out, Kirsty? Tell you what else did I was going to look? I was going to do the Northern Ireland. If I put Christmas postage, and then I'll know what I mean. Christmas postage. And then if I put hot air balloon, so I'll check tomorrow, Kirsty, to see if they went or not. Okay. Okay, 3 post-its on there now. Perfect. So we've got 2 people on the order list, sorry. 1 person is booked in for another day. So next up we have Julie Wyndham, and then we have Lindsay Kinlock. So Julie Wyndham, are you here? Oh, bless you, Kirsty. Well, I've made that note there. So I will get... oh, bless you. I will... I'll definitely know by Friday, or if it's not been on the website yet, I'll be uploading it tomorrow, because I've got to pop the travel jewellery box on the website as well. So, yeah, it'll either be on tomorrow, or I can give you an update on Friday. Okay? But Julie, hello. Julie, my lovely, you've got 1 opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Not a problem, Kirsty. Oh, Monica, I did work it out, but I can't remember. I'm ever so sorry. No, it will be on the website tomorrow. No, I can't remember. I'm sorry. Oh. Sorry, I look at... Obviously, I work during the day on this jewellery business as well, but... I just see so many numbers and names and everything, and I can't always remember. I do apologise. Julie, Christmas oyster and donate the shells. Now, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for today? Let me get him open for you. So let's go down. Your Christmas oyster. Bless you, Monica. I'll pop it on the page as well once I've posted them on the website, so it will give everyone a notification if you've got notifications to the page. So in here, Julie, here is your mother of pearl, and then if we have a squidge in here in your Christmas oyster, and your twinning with silver bells, which is no, these ones are darker as well, darker silver bell twins here. Now if I dry these up for you and then hold them up so you can have a closer look as well, what do you think to these? Now Julie, of course, again, if you're not happy, we can swap them. Just let me know what you think and what you would like to do. So here are your pearls in the sand there. And if I pop them on the board as well, twin number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Twin number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7 as well. What do you think to those? Silver bells, silver bells. Mm, 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 mm. For a pretty purple for the ring. We can indeed. Now I'm going to grab a purple and you can let me know if this is the right shade, and if it's not, absolutely fine, I'll grab a different one for you. Now because it's for the ring, I'm going to say go for possibly around this sized pearl, which is roughly about the size that you've got actually. I wouldn't say go for too much larger. I think that ring would suit this sort of sized pearl. Now, what do you think to that shade there? Hoop on the silver twin, that's not a problem, Julie. That's what I'm here for, Kathy. My Christmas tree is going up at the weekend. Whoop whoop. Julie, you're happy with that one? Perfect. Right, let me just pop that down then. So we're going to have purple on the jewellery. And you said the silver. Where have you gone? Maybe no. Did you not say? I thought I saw that you'd like silver. Has your comment, are comments disappearing for anyone else? Julie, did you say you wanted the silver on a fitting? Now, if you don't want the silver on a fitting, that's absolutely fine. But I thought I saw it, but now the comment, I just can't see it. Right, let me just read every comment for a second. How bizarre. Hoop. Ah, I see it now. Okay, I'm ever so sorry. I don't know what happened there. Invoice for hoop on the silver. Deary me. Sorry, Julie. I don't know. I knew I read it, but then it just wasn't showing through. So that invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form. Okay. You also get a naughty or nice dip. So let me just mix these up for you. So in here, is that the right way around? Yes. So with your naughty or nice dip, you do have a naughty one there, which does mean that there's nothing on the back there. However, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Thank you for the donations with your shells as well, and that's safe up there for you. How did I get Aaron to agree to put the tree up? So I was really quite mean about it actually. I told the kids that we were going to do it this weekend that's just gone. Aaron said no, and they sort of was like, oh, because I thought we were doing it that weekend, and they were like, oh no, and I was like, oh no, and then he was like, we'll do it next weekend, and I was like, okay. And the kids were very happy. So I didn't mean to trick him into it, but it also kind of worked. So yeah, we're putting them up. Although it's actually not too. What is next weekend? Oh, he tricked me into it. We would have been putting them up latest next weekend anyway, because then it's basically December. Up next this evening is Lindsay Kinlock. Lindsay, are you here? We do, Sandy. However, I'm just on the last person now. So if you would like an opening today, just let me know quickly. And then if you pop the order through, I'll definitely add you on. But I don't want to sort of run off if you've gone to order. So let me know if that makes sense. Yeah, naughty card for me all the way. But I kind of win because we get the Christmas tree up. Lindsay, hello. You've got 2 openings altogether normal oysters would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Okay, Sandy, my lovely, I'll keep an eye out. So 1 and 2. Now you've got completely different sized oysters here. Look at those. Let me get these open for you. There's 1 and 2. I need to finish this sealing before the weekend as well. That's going to be fun. So let's go down. We'll start with the smaller of the two. Keep the shells, Lindsay. Okay, so the smaller of the two. There's one side and the other side. And in here you have a darker pearl. Now this one definitely came out of the normals bag there, but let me just have a closer look. We may have a sneaky runaway, or it may be a normals, because with the normals we do sometimes get darker pearls in there. So let me just have a little look. You know what, I think you've got a runaway here, because he's a very dark black cherry. I mean, he's extremely dark black cherry, but you don't, I mean, you can get the darker, with the darks in the normals, it's normally black. Sometimes you get the sort of oil slick kind of colours, darks, silvers, lavenders, but black cherry, I believe that's a runaway one in there. So I do apologise, but we can swap it at the end, Lindsay, if you're not happy. If we open your second oyster, and then we'll go from there. So oyster number 2, which again is your normal oyster. There's one side and the other side. Oh, and in here you are twinning. And there's no more in that one. So twinning with your second oyster. If you'd like to order again, Dawn, that's not a problem if you'd like the opening today. And if it's an icy blue from the earlier order, just let me know, and then I can grab the orders and do that, and while like sort of do it straight away kind of thing, and swap it over. So I can do that, that's not a problem. But it does come with an oyster opening, yes, if it says it does on the website. So you have a twinning rose golds and a darker black cherry. Now with your rose golds, you can see that one is just slightly darker than the other one there, Lindsay. Now again, it's going to be up to you. If you're happy with these, that's perfect. I'll need to know which ones you'd like where. And again, if you're not happy, I can swap them for you. So with that dark, deep black cherry, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. With your rose golds, the slightly darker of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And then the slightly lighter of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He is also a 7.5. So they are measuring at the same size there. It's just slightly different in shades, my lovely. So it's up to you, Lindsay. What would you like to do? Oh, bless you, Sandy. Because you did say I would have waited. I'm just going to have a sip of my tea, Lindsay, so I'm just going to pop that there a moment. Still hot, it's lovely. I feel ever so weird when I drink a tea and the camera's down. Because normally if you can, I don't know what you can hear, but if you can hear me drink and see me drink, it's all fine. But if you just hear those sounds, I bet it's very bizarre. Oh, can you please match the darker rose gold as it's a gift? Oh, of course you can. Let me just have a little look. Actually, what I'm going to do, if it's okay with you, normally with the rose golds I do this. Let me bring you back up. So normally when it is a rose gold match, I don't do it on the live, and I do it in the daylight, but also just because we've got so many different shades of the rose gold, I do want to sort of match it perfectly, if that's okay. So is it okay that I do it tomorrow, so not on the camera now? Or if you prefer me to try and match it now, I can definitely give it a good shot. I mean, I likely will find it, but it's just I can spend more time to do that, if that's okay. Is that okay, my lovely? That's perfect. Okay, perfect. So I'm just writing it down. So swap light rose gold to match darker rose gold, and then we've got the rose golds on the jewellery. Perfect, Lindsay. So I hope you and your friends will be happy with that. Like I said, the swap will definitely get done. There's not a wait. It's just, I mean, I can show you the pot. It's just, we've got so many different shades of rose golds. I just want to, yeah, sort of match it perfectly for you. So if we do your naughty or nice dip as well, let me just give these a little mix. Okay, so I keep looking over there because my wax melt burner broke. So I've got a candle just on the surface next to me there. So I keep looking just to double check that the candle's okay, because I'm a bit nervous about having a candle in here. Obviously I don't leave it alone in here. So I'm going to have to look into getting another wax melt burner, because I had an electric one. So Lindsay, a little bit of a backstory then, I do apologise. Your naughty or nice card. You have a nice card, my lovely. You have £1 off your next order. So if you would like to order again, Lindsay, you'll have that £1 off code you can use. It will get sent across tomorrow for you to the email address that's on the order form. So I hope you're happy with that. And I've wrapped up your shelves as well, so that's all safe up there for you. You're very, very welcome. Right, just bear with me a moment. I'm just coming away from the comments so I can print these off here. Sorry, it went a bit bright then. I don't know if you guys can see the shadows on my faces, but each time I open a new window, it changes. Okay, perfect. There we go. Oh, Lindsay, bless you. Thank you for the stars, my lovely. Okay, so up next is Sandy Woodhouse. and then Dawn Williams. Okay, so Sandy, my lovely, you have, let me just have a quick look. You've got a normal oyster and 2 additional oysters, and then we'll do your sparkle dip at the end. So we'll do all the oysters together if that's okay. Sorry, hiccups. So if I grabbed your normal oyster, what 2 other oysters would you like? Have I tried? I haven't tried it, no. I do need to get, like I say, my wax burner. It was an electric one. It broke today. Oh no, it broke. It broke a couple of days ago, but me and Kia tried to fix it today and then it just didn't work. So we decided that it's officially broken. Like I said, I've got my candle. But yeah, I don't really want flames in here. I prefer to have a plug in. Yeah. So I've got your normal one, Sandy. Which 2 others would you like? A natural and a mystery. Perfect. And donate. I keep pulling this tinsel out. Could be having tinsel everywhere. Natural and a mystery. So that's your 3 openings altogether, including the sparkle dip one, and then we'll actually pull your pendant out afterwards, okay? So let me get these open for you. Two and 3. Now, have you said about the shells there? Donate the shells. Are there certain colours you're hoping for here? So we'll start with your normal oysters. So normal oyster number 1. There's one side. And the other side. And in here you have a rose gold, and there's no more in that one. Yeah, I have a jar one at the moment. I think it's a, what is it? Oh, I don't know. It's a jar one. I think the smell is Winter Wonderland. So you have a rose gold to start with. Oh, you're after a green. Okay. Moving on to normal oyster number 2. There's one side and the other side. And in here you are twinning. And there's no more in that one. And you're twinning again. I believe they've got a rose gold tint to them. Let me dry these up for you. Oh, bless you, Sandy. Well, we'll see what comes out and then you can let me know what you'd like to do. Now you're twinning with darker rose gold, so you've got a single lighter rose gold, and then look at those twins, they're like a darker, deeper rose gold there. And then moving on to your last oyster, which is your mystery oyster. You have a deeper pop there. Oh, and in this one, there's your mother of pearl. And I can see you are twinning. Twinning for a second time. And you're twinning with lighter two-tonal icy blue pearls. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so again, let me just dry these up for you. Now these two are two-tonal, so I'm just going to see if I can get them to focus on the board, because then you can see the two-tonal markings. If not, I'll hold them up with the pearl picker, but it's easier if the board does focus for us. Okay, so if you can see here, it's got lighter and darker colours as you go around the pearl, and then twin number 2 again has got lighter and darker colours as you go around. Oh, bless you. So can you confirm, are you happy with all of these colours? If so, which one would you like on your fitting? And then I'll do your sparkle dip, and then you can let me know if you'd like any on the sparkle dip as well. And also I'll do the sparkle dip, so if you did want to change any of these colours to match that, we can do so. But again, you don't have to have the pearls on there. So if I run these through for you, the lighter rose gold, which is the single one, is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Darker, deeper rose gold twin number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And dark, deep twin rose gold number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, and he is also a 7, so they're the same size there. Two-tonal icy blue number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And two-tonal icy blue twin number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8 as well. So again, they're measuring the same size there. Like I say, which one would you like on the fitting? And if we do your sparkle dip, and then you can let me know about that as well. So I'm just going to give these a mix for you. And then if I close my eyes and dive in, I'm going to grab a big pinch, and let's give these a wiggle. Oh, okay. Oh, perfect. Now, oh, I don't know why I brought this. Oh, God. Tag along there. Now, I don't have the chain out next to me, so I do apologise. I'm going to have to hold it with the pearl picker. So let's go down. Now you have a pink crystal heart necklace. Now, like I say, it is a chain. I'm just going to get it to focus for you. There we go. So this one has got a heart bail at the top there as well. So you can see it's got the heart, which is slightly offset, and then you've got the heart crystal as well, which is the symmetrical heart there. You can see all the facets shining away as it catches the light. And this is like a rose pink colour. So if you're happy with this one, Sandy, that's perfect. You can stick. However, if you prefer to risk it, you can twist it. Now you can twist once, and we can do that one for you as well. So it's completely up to you again. Let me know what you think, if you'd like to stick or if you would like to twist. Stick with that one. Perfect. Now, are there any, would you like a pearl on or off of that jewellery? And if on, let me know which one you'd like, or if again, if you'd prefer to swap a colour, that's absolutely fine. I don't know if I can hold. Because it's got a different bail, I'm trying to hold it so you can see the pearls next to it. So I'm just going to have my finger in the way, just to hold it. I do apologise. But just so you can see the colour next to that heart. It's not going to focus with my hand in the way, is it? Right, let me just try. Oh, I love the smell at Christmas is candy cane. It's like a minty sweet smell. It's my absolute favourite. I haven't got any yet this year, but I will do once, as soon as I can find it. So are you thinking pearl on or pearl off of the jewellery? And if on, which colour, if you're happy with these colours. And then of course I'll need to know which colour you'd like on your fitting as well. Yes, that was the darker rose gold twin, that one was. So that's absolutely fine. If I pop that in its bag with that pearl, then I can't get that mixed up with that other one at all. So I will also write that down. So we're going to have the dark rose gold twin. So the fitting one, can you have the one on its own? The rose gold on its own. I've popped that in its own bag as well. That's perfect. So single rose gold. If I put single lighter rose gold as well, but like I said, because it's on the bag on its own, I shouldn't get them mixed up. And I'll pop these in here as well. Perfect. Sandy then, my lovely. That's all safe on there for you. I hope you're happy with those. And thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells as well. No, you're very, very welcome. You get to do your naughty or nice as well. So if I dive in here and in, oh, I dropped one. Okay, this is the one. In here, oh, it's upside down. So your naughty or nice card. You also have a naughty card. There's been quite a few naughty cards today. All the cards are all the same each live. They get put back, all of them get put back in. So yeah, there's loads in there, but I do apologise. However, Sandy, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. You're very, very welcome. I just hope you're happy with them all. And up next is Dionne Williams. Dawn, are you here? Dawn, hello. You'd like a purple, what's your best bet? A mystery, donate the shells, but ice blue to go on the necklace. So let me just find your order from earlier, just so I can get that icy blue. To get a purple, I would say, yeah, the mystery. Okay, so this icy blue wasn't claimed for any other colours, was it? I'm just going to have a quick look. No, you've got silver bells. Okay, perfect. So I've got your icy blue from earlier, and I'm just going to attach that to this order, just so that's done and we're not going to get that mixed up at all. Okay, perfect.